What's up, world? How we doing out there? Happy Monday. Y'all know what it is. Myself, Jaimel Johnson, aka Jay, back in the building. We got episode 49 with my awesome best friend co-host. But say what's up to the people. What's good?
What up, people? That's all I got for him right now.
Okay. Well, in that case, before we get started, you know how we like to do, give a shout out to everybody that's bringing this amazing platform to us. So with that being said, Carter, you want to let them know who's bringing the Collective Unfiltered?
We have the gold standard, fitness and sports performance training. Shout out to J Bug.
Thank you.
Also, I got Nelson down in Miami, Florida, online tutoring, Just Pass It tutoring, where all your mathematical needs, PSAT, ACT, and SAT prep. You can get all that handled at justpassit.com. Also, Alexis Hornbuckle basketball. Y'all know. Yeah, man, just happy to be a part of this I can't even think of the word I want to use. Go ahead.
Platform.
OMD, Orange Mountain Designs, Terry Holder. Terry, we hope you're doing well. Your prayers are always with you. And make sure y'all go support Orange Mountain Designs and let them know that Volunteer Roadshow sent you. All right? But
yes,
I defer. Go.
All right, y'all. Episode 49. We're excited because after this is episode 50. So what's up, Donna? How you doing? She said, hey, Lex.
What up, Donna?
So yeah, man. So today we just it's our last episode before 50. Hitting a nice little milestone, 50. Did you ever think we'd be at episode 49 though, for real?
For real? No, because after those first couple weeks, I just knew we was gonna quit. Just
right.
You know what? We don't have any experience with all this text and mic and sound and how to stream, what to stream it on. Nah, we're gonna stay in our lane. We'll reconvene another time.
Right.
But yeah, here we are.
I know it's crazy. Here we are about to have episode 50. But before we get started, also Jessica said, Lex, totally random. I saw your autograph for sale today in Knoxville.
That is random.
For some money though.
Word. Can I get paid from it? Like,
right. Can you get some royalties on that?
Huh? Yeah, I'm about to have to.
Royalties up there.
Man, hey, now you got me thinking, Jessica, with this move to Knox, I'm about to have autograph sessions. You dig?
Yeah, oh, most definitely. So Lex, speaking of Knoxville, let's get into our Tennessee news and current events.
Yep. Well,
wow, bro.
Man, shout out to all the young ladies that participated in the NCAA regular season conference games, and obviously those who made it to the NCAA tournament. Big shout out to Coach Tar Vanderbeer at Stanford. 1-point lead. I'm talking about that game was to the wire. And Stanford takes home their third national championship for their university under Coach Tar Vanderbilt. So, you know, if I was actually, I'm going to be honest, I was rooting for Arizona to win. But I also was like, you know what? The year that she beats Pat's title, you know, Coach Tar beats the title. She's the Naismith Coach of the Year. I mean, it's only appropriate that she also leave, you know, with the national championship. And yeah, so out of those two teams, it was that. I'm always rooting for, you know, Don Staley. Once our Vols go out, our Lady Vols go out, I love Don. So I'm all rooting for her. But hard fought Final Four, upsets galore throughout the tournament, and even down to, you know, to the championship game. So congratulations to Stanford. And actually, number 22, Cameron Brink, spoke to our kids, my Reign organization, over the summer about leadership and commitment and, you know, hard work and dedication. And, you know, so congratulations to Cameron Brink.
That's what's up. about that men's tournament though? The men's tournament been crazy.
Yeah, guess what, man? I did not get a chance to watch that Zag game, and I'm hating it. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it.
Yeah. That game was crazy. But I was actually watching Suggs. He actually was a number 5. He was like a number 5 quarterback coming out of high school. They showed some of his highlights. Yo, he was a beast.
Yeah, my cousin Mook was just talking about that actually, like before the show, not too long ago.
Yeah, it was crazy, but yeah, the men's tournament been crazy. Oral Roberts, I really thought they was gonna have a nice little run. Well, they did, but
yeah, I was gonna say,
like I thought they were gonna go a little bit further, honestly, but they came through.
Yeah, it's been some great games, like I said, on both sides. Upsets. There's been, triumphs for people we knew or thought should win, but everybody's bracket, men and women's, I know was messed up. I know everybody's bracket was messed up this year. Like I don't know who you are if you were able to get a clean or almost clean bracket out this year.
Oh yeah, you got to know some inside stuff for that.
Facts.
I love this activity on Facebook. Jessica said, "Go down to Eddie's Sports Treasures." I caught a pic of it there, referring to the autograph. Jessica also said, "Great tourney, wanted Arizona to win, but I do like how Stanford plays. Always a great program. I was rooting for Don too as well." Apologize if I mess up your name, Goma. One of the best
yeah, Goma.
One of the best college games I've seen in a while. Watched with my son and mom. Donna said her bracket was busted on the first round. Yeah, I didn't even look at my bracket after that first day. I was like, all right, it's a wrap. So, good deal. All right, of course, Lady Vols soccer in the building. We have our last spring game this coming Saturday versus Louisville. So, of course, I think it's in Louisville, though, to be honest. But nonetheless, they had a good spring. Last 2 games been tough, but hopefully they wrap it up with a good, solid win on Saturday. I still have no idea what they're going to do. Supposedly the NCAA tournament is in the end of April, I think. Or I don't know. I need to look up kind of what they're deciding, if they're going to keep it, or it might be in May. But I'll be interested how they determine who gets in, who doesn't, because some schools play in the fall, like a full conference schedule, and then some teams are playing now. But like teams from the fall still got to have a spring schedule, not like a traditional spring schedule. So I don't know. It's gonna be interesting how they like seed and rank teams and whatnot. So I don't know. I'll be interested. Donna said she bought a poster with your signature from Orange Mountain Designs.
Shout out, Donna.
Jessica said if Baylor wins tonight, she wins her money bracket. What up, Rachel?
What up?
And Goma has Baylor tonight too.
Yeah.
Who you got tonight? Matter of fact, Gonzaga.
Right? I was thinking because I knew the question was coming.
Yep.
Man, I kind of want the Zags to win. Like the way they play.
Yeah.
And I've always been a little silent fan of Gonzaga. Once they really started to open everybody's eyes and make consistent runs in the tournament, they weren't Cinderella team. After you've done it 2-3 times, you're not a Cinderella team. So yeah, I kind of want to see them continue to do that. But yeah, that Suggs, man. Is that how you say his last name? Yeah. Suggs. Yeah, I want to see him win. He's been giving it all he has.
Man, like I said, that game was crazy. Crazy. What else you got for him, Lex? What else is going on in North Carolina?
All right, well, I got a question because I was just listening to something that Goma, aka Gio, was playing, and it was about the vaccine. Obviously, we are still living in a pandemic, right? So I need y'all to weigh in because I know we have Black, white, Europeans, Hispanics watching this show. So Africans, shout out, watching the show. So I really want to know when it comes to this vaccine, and I know many of our watchers have gotten it, but what is your opinion on? Oh yeah, and Boog has one or two.
I have the first half of it. I get my other one in like 2 weeks.
Right. What would you, not your opinion, what would you tell a friend, a Black friend that remembers syphilis, what else were they go? Polio. There was another, it was two more.
What was it? Hold on, I can go back.
Basically, interjecting the minorities with actual disease and viruses back in the day who still have that fear, because let's be realistic. There are still a lot of people who still have that fear. What would you say to them?
And the whole idea of population.
Decrease.
Right.
Mass population decrease.
First and foremost, one of the vaccines that the CDC has just came out and said is 100% effective was created by a Black woman. So it's at this point, it's just and personally, I think they're going to mandate that you be vaccinated. Some people for your jobs, definitely to travel. Barbados has already said you have to have a vaccination to enter the country. So I think sooner or later it's going to be mandated, and so I just tell people do the research, educate yourself. I've had the vaccine. Almost my entire family has been vaccinated. My mom's had both shots. My dad has both shots. My sister, no issues, just fine. So it's just for me, it's yes, that happened, but you can't be scared to go through life because of something that happened however many years ago. So it's but do the research, read it, look at the statistics, Black, white, Hispanic, Asian, it doesn't matter. But for the people that don't, it's your decision. But I think that mindset, it's only hurting yourself.
Yeah, I think obviously you definitely need to be educated. Gio said that, and there's too many stories on Facebook and other platforms. And yeah, do your own research, number one. My dad has, I think his was Pfizer, and my mom might be scheduled for Moderna. Yours is Moderna, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I know in the state of Tennessee, it's open, 18 years and up. You can get it. So, I know I'm going to have it. Most of my family also has gotten it. But yeah, that's definitely, I know when it first started coming about, I was one of them was nah, hell, I ain't doing this damn vaccine. Y'all done got me fucked up.
Yeah, I was very skeptical. When they first rolled it out, I'm so now all of a sudden we got a vaccine. Yeah. So, I'm just at first I was but I live with a scientist, so starting to understand the science and all that is definitely helpful, because there are who mentioned it. Oh yeah. Gio said there are too many stories on Facebook and other platforms. And you're right, all these false narratives that are being created. So I just don't know. I just think people just need to, like you said, just do the research. It's out there. So
yeah, absolutely. I just wanted to ask because we was over here talking about it earlier. But I'm it really is interesting. What would you, if you're somebody who's gotten vaccinated, or if you've done the research, what would you tell them to help them gain? Well, I guess you can't help them gain their education. You can only tell them they need to get educated.
Thanks.
Yeah, unless you are yourself well educated about the subject matter, and then obviously you can educate them yourself. That's how that works. But Bug, one more time, Carter, let's let them know who's bringing them this show. This show is, and then we'll move on to kind of what's coming up for the 50th episode.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you already know what the deal is. Bringing you this segment of Collective Unfiltered, episode 49, the gold standard, fitness and sports performance training. You already know. If you haven't started on your summer body, you too late, but we can get you right. Let's go. Just passing tutoring our guy Nelson down in Miami, where you can get all of your ACT, SAT, PSAT prep, as well as math. So go holler at my guy Nelson. Let's go. Alexis Hornbuckle Basketball, where you can find all of your basketball needs, as well as college recruiting. Wow. Our girl Terry Holder in Alcoa, Orange Mountain Designs. Go check them out. Your number one source for lady ball apparel. And I'm good at that. Boy. I feel like I can do like a radio voice.
Yeah, actually, that was pretty good. A voiceover. Yeah, I like that. I think we actually might need to record that so it automatically plays. That was great.
Yeah, it would be dope.
Big facts. All right, guys. So obviously, y'all know this is episode 49, the one before next week, the big 5-0. And Boog and I was just like, did we ever think we was gonna get here? I said no. Boog was shaking her head no. Boog, now that we are approaching this day, what, looking back, what is something that you would have told yourself? And only one thing, because we're going to do a whole 50th episode. What is one thing you would have told us between the first 1 to 3 or 5 episodes to help us gain an edge or to get a jump further?
I would have told us to have a conversation. Jupiter. Sorry, guys.
Jupiter got some stuff to say too.
He does. He's excited about number 50, obviously, guys. I would have told us to create more of an engagement with the community. Obviously, we do that great now, but in the beginning, it was like me and you were just talking and there was a camera playing, and it's like, hello out there. We're watching. You can talk to us too. So that's probably what I would have said. What about you?
First off, I'm laughing at Maria's comment that we are going to address in a second. But for me, I would say it don't take 17 cameras. That's all I'm going to say. Y'all going to have to piece together the rest of that comment next week. But yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I would definitely say we ain't know what we was doing, so we just try to make the most out of everything and put it all together.
But we really thought we had a whole production setup.
Where it did look nice though, in pictures and everything.
Lighting. All right, we can't tell no more.
Nah, for sure. Hey, listen, I gotta read this. Maria, this is Maria M. Cornelius, aka 2MC's advice.
Yeah. See?
He said, set up an appointment and go with your best white friend to get the shot together. Say you want the same shot that she gets or they get. I am available. Hey, Maria, I will officially be moved to Knoxville this weekend, Friday, Saturday. And me and Sandra might take you up on that.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh, man, that was so true, though. Oh man, shout out. You want to read that book with your radio voice? This is an appreciation.
Yes, absolutely. Restream said, this show has done so much for so many young and old people. The two of y'all have inspired me to go out and be a better person, and the first 49 have been awesome and can't wait for 50 and beyond, and happy to be a part of the team. Let's go. We so everybody that helps put this whole unfiltered collective together.
Yeah. Listen, I'm so hyped. 1 through 49, we've had some great guests, but I'm just excited to see the level and the reach that we're going to have in our next 50 because, you know, like Carter just said, we've inspired people of different ages and different genres and all that stuff, demographics, all that. But let's take it a step further. Let's see how far we can really go, Bug. We want to keep inspiring people. So if there is one thing that y'all could see happen, or if there is a speaker or guest that y'all could hear from, drop them in the chat.
Yeah, let us know if you want to nominate somebody, or you think this person fits some of our pillars, or it doesn't have to be all of them, but fits into those pillars in some form or fashion. We want to hear their story. Obviously, this is a platform, where we want to be able for people to come on the show and gain something from it, or if they don't gain something, at least our audience, has at least one takeaway from that person. So definitely all about bringing new guests to the show. So drop them in the chat, like Lex said, if we got some guests that we haven't thought of. So.
Right. And if you do want to see a guest come back on the show, also drop that in the chat. We will. What about Andrea Carter? Yeah, Andrea Carter. Yeah, I'm down for any of my Lady Vol sisters to come on. Any and all. Let's go. We should do a Lady Vol talk. I don't even know how to make that. Carter, we gotta talk, man. We can do like a Lady Vol talk with soccer and basketball in here. I think that'd be pretty. I think that'd be pretty dope. Maybe we can make that happen for y'all. But we've had fellow volunteers and Lady Vols on the show, business owners, doctors, coaches, who else? Trainers, authors, a lot of entrepreneurs, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Am I missing anything, Book?
Doctors, politicians.
Oh, yep, politicians. Sorry, cuz up.
And so many more to come.
Right.
Many more to come. Tutors.
Oh my gosh, I would love to have Dawn on the show. Dawn Marsh, she's a referee. Yeah.
Can you make that connection for us?
Yeah, we'll get it down. We're in the 161. I know. Make it happen, Donna. Or not Donna, Maria. Maybe you can help me with that. Also, we got a random question. Boogie, you want to read that?
Gio said, "How do I get my kids whose parents work hard so their kids really don't want or need? How do I get the fight out of them?" For me is finding what matters to them. And sometimes that doesn't necessarily come easy. But just as a coach, I like to build relationship with my players individually. So I like to get to know them, get to know their personality, try to figure out what drives them. Like, why do you want to come out here? And in my case of soccer, why do you want to come out here and just run? With a soccer ball at your feet. So find what makes them tick, why, and then I would go from there. That may help with your approach to pulling that fight out of them.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. What's your why? You nailed it. What you doing, boy? What you doing, girl? Why you out here? That's what you got to figure out. That's it. That's simple. You want to play or you want to play? That's what my pops asked me. I'm like, nah, I want to play. I'm trying to take over everything. Where we at?
Facts. Maria said, "Can do."
That I think that's gonna be an entertaining show.
Right. Maria also said, "For both of you, since summer camps are on the way, are you planning for bigger camps? Ease into it, wait and see."
Ease into it. Well, definitely wait and see, but ease into it is not an option. If we go and do camps, Boog already has like her summer camps and stuff. With my move now, I have to quickly find dates and space and all that, which probably shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, it's definitely going to scale up. Scale up. Hey, I got a legit question. Y'all don't laugh at me. If we decided to do a volunteer roadshow field day. So all of our watchers across the entire platform of Volunteer Roadshow comes out. We do it to raise money. Obviously, Sam's strong, and also to help us continue to do what we do and bring these shows to you. Who would participate? Like, would you come to play like kickball, tug of war, volleyball
tournament?
Yeah, like anything. Cornhole tournament for sure. We
right. We had to bring Bobby and Billy out.
Oh yeah. Gio, my man, Donna me. I'm so serious too. Like I'm so serious. But y'all would not imagine some of the great, the stupid, and the crazy great ideas that Boog and I come up with.
Mike Seabrook said he's in. He also had a question. Do you know if any transfer Lady Vols are in on receiving transfer players?
That is a Maria question, and I'm not even going to answer that question on this show, Book. To be honest, y'all going to have to check out Buck and 2MC show. Look out for when it's coming back out, and when we're going to reconvene, and we will answer all of those questions for you. So again, that'll be the Buck and 2MC show on Volunteer Roadshow. So stay tuned on that.
Absolutely. All right, Lex, I got one question for you for the 50th, and then y'all gonna have to stay tuned for the rest. What do you think has been the biggest reward from being in 49 episodes of The Collective?
The conversations and education that I've been able to, be a part of, that we've been able to be a part of. So many connections, seeing what people do outside of their respective sport or what they are quote unquote known for, in the public eye, and really getting to know them and what makes them tick and how their brain works and, their passions and the way that they deliver the messages. But also we have helped a lot of our audience connect with other people, whether it's CBD, whether it's clothing, whether it's medical advice, training advice, whatever it is. So I'm feel very blessed to be a part, to give back to so many people over this platform and over those 1 through 49. What about you?
All right. Mine would be kind of the growth of the wealth of knowledge that I've received. Wealth of knowledge? Breadth of knowledge, wealth of knowledge. Just through all of our guests, like you said, we've had guests from so many different backgrounds, but then even the guests, that are former athletes that have transitioned into being entrepreneurs and business owners, which is obviously what we're a part of.
Right.
So hearing their story and the adversities they went through and how, they're at the point they're at now of success. So always kind of taking little nuggets from people and, whether it be a quote, like, we ask D-Lo all the time, like about quotes, about books and, stuff like that. So it's like the little things that I've been able to kind of, put in this little dictionary up here from all the different guests and try to apply it, where it fits in my career, my life, all that. So I'd probably say that's the biggest.
Super dope. No, we're not stopping.
Nah, we're not stopping.
You saw that at the same time. Like,
hey, we coming even harder.
Yeah, no, we are just reminiscing on the first 49 episodes. Obviously, 49 includes today, and just some of the takeaways that we have. You'll get more of what it took to get us there, and you'll even hear maybe some messages from previous guests and the impact that they had on the show. But yeah, definitely not over. We just getting started. We just got caught.
Right. We in there. Lex, what else you got for the people?
People, that is it. Today has been a great day. Happy Monday. Somebody asked when we are moving down. It is this weekend. And then Sandra will be going back and forth. I'll be going back and forth until she, until it's figured out. Until the job, somebody says, you know what? Let me hire her. Because that job ain't letting her go. She do a hell of a job, boy. She over here managing 2 branches now. So they definitely not trying to let her go, but that's what it is. We thank y'all. Y'all keep brewing. I see dodgeball, cornhole, kickball for the Volunteer Roadshow Field Day. We will let y'all know when that is, but we are really, really, really wanting to put that together for a summer event just so everybody can kind of meet, obviously, depending on COVID and its protocols, meet up, put a face with a name, and give away some prizes.
Show your card.
Yeah. Show your card. That's it. Boogie, woogie, woogie.
One last time, huge shout out to our sponsors. Alexis Hornbuckle Basketball, Just Pass It Tutoring, the Gold Standards, Fitness and Sports Performance, and Orange Mountain Designs, our girl Terry Holder. We appreciate all of you. And of course, the amazing Volunteer Roadshow, Bobby, Billy, and our man Carter. We appreciate you guys. Lex, let's take him out next week, next Monday. You do not want to miss it.
Definitely not. We will see you back here for the 50th. Yes, I said 50th episode of the Collective Unfiltered. But until then, y'all do me a favor, man. Make sure you stay unfiltered in your truth. Love y'all.
See y'all. Happy